ProFood, ProPack, AgBiz and Knowledge Hub is the most awaited food industry show in Sri Lanka. Every year, food industry leaders, stakeholders and decision makers in this sector to facilitate knowledge exchange, to showcase the latest advancements, as well as to promote strategic partnership within the industry. Now this evening, at the much anticipated awards ceremony, we gather here to celebrate excellence and innovation, honoring those organizations and institutions who have left an incredible mark through their outstanding contributions at the exhibition last year in 2024. Saying a few opening remarks and delivering the welcome address, it's my pleasure to invite on stage President of Sri Lanka Food Processors Association. Ladies and gentlemen, with your applause, please join me in inviting Mr. Tusit Vijayasinghe.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Sri Lanka Food Processors Association, SLFPA, it is with great pleasure I welcome you to the launch ceremony of the 22nd edition of ProFoods, ProPack, AgBiz, which will be held at the BMICH from 22nd to the 24th of August 2025. I must express my deepest gratitude and appreciation to all the exhibitors over the years, local and international, who have participated in the ProFoods, ProPack, AgBiz in the past years. Over 50% of these entities are micro, small and medium in scale, which makes a large impact on the national economy. Food and beverage, including processed food, tea, coconut products, bringing over $2.5 billion in exports revenue to the country each year, and added value to the produce of millions of hardworking farmers from around Sri Lanka. Sometimes in the near future, we have greatly increased the number of international participants to make ProFoods, ProPack truly a global event, fulfilling the aspirations of the founders of this exhibition.
The awards of 2021 just concluded, or rather selecting the award winners. And let me briefly explain to you about the scheme and how the selections are made. The idea of having this award scheme is to create competition amongst the stallholders and encourage you to be creative, be innovative in designing and operating your stalls. We like to congratulate all the winners for making an extra effort last year. It was outstanding. I have nothing much to give to you because we are learning from you all right now. A special thanks to all the universities, the heads of the food faculties, staff and the students for their innovations and hard work. 3 days you all were here with us and it was a magnificent effort. Our award scheme is divided into 2 categories, as you know, general and institutional category. Over 12 universities are with us today. General covers 95% of the awards, and institutional categories dedicated for the universities. The general category is once again divided into 8 focus areas: best stall food and beverage, best stall packaging, best stall machinery, best stall locally turned out machinery, best stall international participation, best stall AgBiz, best stall SME pavilion,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for us to acknowledge the invaluable contributions of our esteemed panel of judges. Now, these distinguished experts on our judging panel have generously shared with us their time, their energy, their expertise over the course of the 3 days of this exhibition, and they have ensured that the most deserving candidates are honored tonight. So we now take this opportunity to express our sincere appreciation for the dedication and hard work that have been exhibited by our incredible panel of judges. Mr. Madhava Gunaratna, let's put our hands together for him. IC Insurance Corporation Lanka Limited. So thank you, Mr. Madhava Gunaratna, for serving. Deputy Head of the panel of judges, Miss Anjali Gurusingha. Let's put our hands together for her. Of judges, let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Anjali Gurusingha. The rest, we move on. Mr. Anusha Pereira. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Our next judge, Miss Chitrangani Herap Gunaratna. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Herap Gunaratna. Lohika Fonseca. Let's put our hands together as we welcome him up, ladies and gentlemen. We then move on, Mr. Hasanta Pereira. We then move on to Mr. Bimal Gunapala. The panel of judges, we say a big thank you to each of them.
Firstly, I would like to thank the organization for continuous effort in showcasing the skills and capabilities of the Sri Lankan food industry and making it open for innovation, open for the world, and picking this particular sector to drive the Sri Lankan exports as well as the growth of the GDP. And when you talk about this industry, it's important in many angles. One from human consumption aspect, the other way, whilst it is an industry of processing, it also gives opportunity to a lot of industries, including machinery, technology, R&D, packaging. So there are multiple stakeholders who are part of this industry growing along with you. And that has created and also made a significant remark across the globe, sending Sri Lankan goods to the global markets. And when it comes to the current situation, I think there's enormous potential because there's a global demand, especially in the organic food sector and also towards food that is innovated and also mostly coming out of countries like Sri Lanka because there is unique value proposition in the food that we produce here. And in terms of the value chains, there is significant effort put by the Ministry of Agriculture and also plantations. Ministry of Industry is also supporting the value addition. And beyond that, the industry have also been able to thrive with the global demands and being very competitive and being very innovative in the field. And therefore, I would like to wish all of you a great evening and looking forward for the August exhibition, which will obviously be better than the one you had last year, and more industrialists, more innovators, more technologists will take part, and the ministry also will give its fullest support to make that event a success. And let's make this industry one of the key high potential industries within next 3 to 4 years, ensuring that the world understands and see the value of organic food, sustainable fisheries coming out of this small nation to serve their plates and their children around the world. Thank you.
Platinum sponsor. Let's put our hands together. There they come. Sponsor, Takona Engineers India Private Limited, our platinum sponsor. Aussie Oats Milling Private Limited. Put your hands together for them. Aussie Oats Milling Private Limited. Put your hands together for them. These are our gold sponsors. We say thank you to Aussie Oats Milling Private Limited. Diamond Best Foods Private Limited, gold sponsor. Put your hands together for them. Up next, silver sponsor, Only Company Private Limited. 24. We then move on to silver sponsor, CMC Engineering Export. Put your hands together for them. Up next, silver sponsor, CBL Convenience Foods Lanka PLC. Material applause for them. We then move on to the next silver sponsor, Country Style Foods Private Limited. Our next silver sponsor, Elavala Horticulture Private Limited. Our next silver sponsor, FPT Food Process Technology Company Limited. Put your hands together for them. Our next silver sponsor, Goma Engineering Private Limited. Goma Engineering Private Limited, silver sponsor.
සතරවරම් නිවි මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදි පිරිත් පැන් ඉසිති පුතුනේ පුවක් මල් කිනිත්තෙන් සතරවරම් නිවි මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදි පිරිත් පැන් ඉසිති පුතුනේ පුවක් මල් කිනිත්තෙන්
In the category Best Stall, Food and Beverage. This is the second runner-up, Harish Chandra Mills PLC. Put your hands together as they claim their wonderful trophy. Harish Chandra Mills PLC. Second runner-up for the Best Stall. And now for the first runner-up, MGM Distributors and Company. Congratulations to you. To Mr. Tusita Ekanaika, thank you to Mr. Niroshan Dalpatadu. To present the next segment, I'd like to have Mr. Nirosh Lalanta for Best Stall Packaging category. The first runner-up is Transcontinental Packaging. Put your hands together, they're right here. CMC Engineering Export. Put your hands together for them. And now for the first runner-up, Best Stall Machinery category. We have Westman Engineering Company Private Limited. We're about to begin with the Best Stall Ag Biz category. Starting with the second runner-up is Elavala Horticulture Private Limited. And now for the first runner-up, we have Nelna Farm Private Limited. Well done, Nelna Farm. You are the first runner-up.
Great honor to be here today at this prestigious award ceremony celebrating the remarkable contributions of Sri Lanka's food processing industry. Agriculture is the backbone of our nation and providing food, employment and economic stability. Our farmers have been faced challenges such as low prices, post-harvest losses and market instability. This is where the food processing industry plays a crucial role.